Date a guy who has less than you. Less money, less ambition, less intelligence.
What is your take on women that date men that are less than them? Would you advise a woman, would you yourself as a woman date a man that is less than you? Would you date a man that is broke currently? Would you be with a broke guy? Would you date a guy that is below your standards? Would you be with a guy that is below your league? Would you do that just because you want to enter into the dating pool, or just because you just want to get married because you're clocking biological age? Would you do that? Would you advise people to do that? And what is your take on ladies that date broke men? This is a conversation we are having in today's video. Ladies, would you date broke men? Let me run some videos for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Date a guy who has less than you. Less money, less ambition, less intelligence.
Okay, to make it easier and simple, just ask one thing. Two, actually. What is this person adding to my life? And what does this person have that I don't already? Now, if that person's just giving you attention, is just attractive, treats you nice, that's the bare minimum, as you should.
As you should.
And I don't care if I'm sounding cocky or anything, but every woman deserves to be treated as a queen. And that's on period. Period. No buts. Period. So, if you calculate all the things that he has, and if you check off something that you don't already have, then what is he good for? To be honest, just ask yourself that. If he has every quality that you already have, or he has things that you already give to yourself, what do you need him for?
Ladies, do not date a guy who has less than you. Less money, less ambition.
Disclaimer: this may not apply to every guy out there, but the truth is, when a guy earns less than you, he's going to resort to manipulation and control, because it's the only way to establish authority in the relationship. He wants to control the narrative, but knowing very well that he's got less resources as compared to you, he has to find a way to manipulate and control you. And so he's going to be very angry. He may be even jealous and envious of your lifestyle, and so he will do whatever he can to attack your self-esteem. He can even cheat on you with someone who's far less than you in some way, just to hurt your ego, so that you feel as if you need him. You have to become desperate for him, and the way to do that is to attack your confidence. And this is why you have to be very careful with the people you date, and don't date for potential as well. Everybody has potential, but not everybody will live to realize their potential. Most guys are out there just seeking for women who are career driven so that they can take care of them.
Do not date a guy who has less than you. Less money, less ambition.
In the very beginning, he's going to be very nice. He's going to be very charming. He's going to give you lots of sex. But I'm going to tell you what's brewing inside of him. That jealousy and that envy. He envies the fact that you are so ambitious. You're a go-getter. Everything that you have, you worked your ass off for it. Your college degrees, your home, your car, your job title, your career, the nice clothes that you wear, everything, your whole lifestyle, you worked your ass off for it. And he's not going to be able to hide his envy or resentment but for so long in that relationship until he starts bullying you and degrading you. Then he will deliberately go out and find a woman the total opposite of you to cheat on you, to break you and humble you. If he's broke, then he's fucking miserable, and he's going to make you miserable as well.
Ladies, do not ever date a man below your league, thinking that he's gonna treat you like a princess. No man will try to humble you more than a man that's below your league. In his mind, he's unlocked a whole new level. He will not think he got lucky and he's hit the lotto and he just needs to cherish you. A man that has hit a miracle will have his ego inflated. He will think this is what he's capable of always now, and that you should be so lucky to have him. He will then find ways to put you down and make you feel like you have to prove your worth to him. That man will have you questioning your worth. I see it all the time. And still at their core, they will always question if you are above their league. And they will have that resentment building up inside. And they will stop at nothing until they make you feel small, so they're able to feel tall. So do not waste your time with anyone below your league. We are at our league or higher. Actually, no, preferably higher. Just go higher. Because that caliber of man will actually value you. Trust me when I say no one treats you worse than someone below your league.
Some women want to be in a relationship by fire, by force. they just want to hype the idea of dating. They want to enter the dating pool. Some even want to get married because they just feel like they are incomplete if they are not married. Well, if you are in that space, would you date a man that is below your league just because you're so desperate, or just because you just want to date, or you're actually very boxed up, you're rich and independent lady, you can afford anything you can afford, but then you need a man probably to procreate and all of that? Would you date a broke man just for you to have that babies? Would you marry a broke man, a man below your league, below your standard, just because you want to make your wish come true, which is have children? Or, would you do that? Okay, for me, I feel like dating a broke guy is is just wrong. Because one question I want to even ask those broke guys is, you're facing, it wants to rain, so there's thunder. You are actually, doing it wrong. What you're supposed to place your focus on, which is making money, you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on being in a relationship. You're focusing on how you can manipulate a particular woman to your standard. Okay, how you can drag a woman from high to your lower standard. Because as a broke guy, what should be in your head is how to hustle, how to make money, how to be rich. I'm not saying you should do something illegal or something, but you have to be able to hustle, how to provide. As a man, you should be able to provide. As a man, if you cannot provide for your woman, you're kind of useless. Okay, so if as a man you cannot provide, you're waiting for a woman to do the provision for you, and you're currently broke and you are looking for a woman, you're focusing on the wrong thing. So my own question is, what are broke men doing in the dating pool? You're not supposed to be there. So I don't expect women to lower their standards and go and date a broke guy. I know some people will say it's not all about money, love is not all about money, somebody can care for you, somebody can, it depends on what you want in the relationship. Of course, I do say that. I also say that it depends on what you want in your relationship. You might want affection, you might want companionship, you might want friendship, you might even want to have children. That is why you are going into the relationship, okay? But then, a broke guy, they are always not mentally stable. They always have issue. They always put their insecurities on you. They always put their anger on their women, okay? And one thing about broke guys is the moment they drain you and you're with them while they're broke, you're an understanding, they call it understanding girlfriend. You've gotten to the understanding girlfriend stage. You're understanding, you understand when you're telling them what you need and they're like, I wish I can do this, I wish I can, but they cannot afford it. You're so understanding. The moment they can afford it, right? They don't think about how they're going to spoil you. They think about how they're going to get other women to impress. Because you, at the other hand, you're an understanding girlfriend. You don't want to be impressed by money. So they already see you as like that. Like, I don't need to waste my money on her. Let me go and look for a lady that I wanted when I was broke, but I couldn't get her. So let me go get her now that I have money. That is why I don't advise younger ladies. I don't advise anybody to settle for a broke guy. Okay, it should have something. It should be earning a living that can be sustainable for you, for him, for the family. If you want to get married to him, make sure his earnings can sustain whatever children you want to have, can sustain both of you. It's not like at the end of the day, he start telling you, let's do 50-50, because if you settle for a broke guy, they eventually always transfer their anger issue on you, and they will make sure they bring you down to their standard. So when you go ahead to date men that are below your standard as well, they make sure they drag you down below your standard. And there's a video I saw, and the lady was like, the broke men, they like to go meet a high maintenance women, and when the woman start asking for money, all they say is, all you need is money, you're a gold digger or something. They just start insulting her like she just needs money, she talks about money all the time. But you already see her that she's high standard, she's high maintenance woman. If you cannot afford and maintain her standard, why did you go and walk up to her? Why did you go and meet her? Okay, because some women sometimes they don't even know what they want. Okay, sometimes they just covered with the old love bombing. They've forgotten that they need a man to provide for them. As a woman, you need a man to provide for you. So if you're actually with a man and he's not providing for you, what are you really doing with a man? To be honest, what are you doing with him? So me, I would not advise any lady to lower their standard and go date a broke guy. If you're a broke guy, you're not supposed to be focusing on dating at this moment. Where you're supposed to place your focus on is hustle, how to make money, how to provide for your woman. Because the pride of a man is that you can provide. It's not that you have a fine girlfriend. No, no, no. You should be able to provide. That is the pride. That is what makes you a man. For me, oh. So if you cannot provide for your woman, why are you dating? You shouldn't be able to run away from the relationship and say, see, let us end this. Let me go sort myself. Let me, focus on my hustle. When I, make it, I'll come back to you if you're still there. But I don't know. Does it feel like if I like money, or it's just the real thing? What is your take? Do you think that Maria likes money, or that is just the standard? I just feel like broke men are not it. They're not supposed to be in the dating pool. They're not supposed to be there. If you're broke, you cannot even afford to feed yourself alone. You should not be looking for a girlfriend. You should not be looking for a wife. It's a wrong route. You are focusing on the wrong route. You're supposed to focus on hustle, how to make, because the moment you now have money, you know that you can take care of yourself and another woman, right? That you can afford. You pick the woman that you can afford to take care of. Yeah, then you can now start dating. That is my own 2 cents. What is your take on today's conversation? Can you date a broke guy? It's okay if you can date a broke guy. It's fine. It's your decision. But if you can't, let us know that in comment section. And would you advise other ladies, younger ladies that are coming up, probably this 18, 19, 20 that are just dating now, would you advise them to go for a broke guy, or you tell them to go for men that has the money to provide? Would you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section regarding this video. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. It's your favorite girl again, Maria Davids. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified once I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, you all. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.